What's up everyone, my name is Saahil and welcome back to my channel. Now today's video is going to be a little different. I feel as we're building the community together, I want to also share what I personally like and do not like. But in this video more so what I like. I'm going to do my monthly favorites, and with today we start a new series called Favorites of the Month, and we are doing my January favorites. So the first thing on my January favorites, although it happened in December, has to be starting my YouTube channel. Today roughly marks 1 month of my YouTube channel, and I'm super excited. I always wanted to do it. I always wanted to share what I'm very passionate about, which is styling and grooming and skincare. And I feel super excited. It is difficult managing work and YouTube together, on my own YouTube together, but I'm really happy because I feel this is what I always wanted to do. So yeah, and I think the responses has been amazing. Thank you so much for who has been supporting me till now. And if you're not supporting me yet, click the subscribe button and start supporting today, because I would love a lot of support. And whoever has been there with me for now and going to be there onwards in advance and everything, I want to say thank you. Okay, then we have my favorite products. First up on that list are these super amazing aviators from Police. Pretty cool, huh? I like how they're so slick. This is plastic, which I'm not very happy about, but otherwise it's like it has a metal frame. They're super slick, they're not too heavy, and they're UVA and UVB protected. So along with my sunscreen, I save my eyes with these. I love these. Like, I can't just stop wearing them. Up next we have the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer Shade 30 Honey. For whoever saw my Get Ready With Me on Instagram, I'm at Singh will know that I use this a lot ever since I bought it, which is end of December. Now I was always a little worried about having dark circles, in the sense I would not sleep and I would go to shoot or work, or even otherwise when I sit and film. I want my version, like myself, to be the perfect version of me in the terms of how I look. So I feel this concealer really helps. You just apply it on your face, dab it with your finger or beauty blender or a brush, whatever you feel, and you're done. It works like foundation because it's, you can build this product a lot. So it's really nice and it's super slick. In this much product, a lot of it comes. If you see here, like a little bit, and I've just touched it and a little bit, and a lot of it has come out, not a little bit. So yeah, I love this product. Up next, we have my ZARA Black Amber. Now if you watched my video on how to apply the perfume, you know you should not spray it in the air, but I just did for the effect. I love Black Amber. Now it's from the women's section, but I feel perfume, especially for me, are just about the scent. I don't care so much about if it's men's perfume, or it's females or women's perfume. I pick up a scent, if I like it, I wear it. I love this one, yeah, like, especially because it's winter time right now. I can smell the warmth, and it's so like woody, but still like, like it has some floral notes as well. I don't know the exact like things which are in there, but it just feels so perfect for winters and evening. So this is a 100 ml bottle for 790 rupees. Now this is an eau de toilette, that's why for 100 ml you get it for 790 bucks. I'm not saying this is the best perfume, but for everyday wear, I don't want to use my more expensive perfume, so I feel this really works. Up next, we have some home decor stuff. These beautiful, amazing resin coasters from Kokopalli Art Studio. Now Kokopalli Art Studio was started about a year and a half ago by my family friend Nikita Thakur. And she just gifted me these because I helped her with her website, and she was like, why don't you have them? And these are amazing. Like, this is all alcohol art, like they're alcohol inks, and she uses a blow dryer to spread them and make these beautiful designs. And then just the shiny part is the resin coat it has, so that it doesn't, it's UV protected and it does not get damaged by the sun. And back it's like golden. So I love how this is handmade. Technically it's like not gone through a factory or something. And there is only one of these kinds. Like, she makes only one of every kind. So I know nobody in the world has it. Also, since it's art, like even if she wants to repeat, it will not exactly be the same. So I love that these are such unique pieces, and only me in this entire world has them. Yes. The last favorite product I have for this month is this Molgan LED light. Now it's motion censored, and since I'm moving it a lot, this would not shut down. So if you've seen my IKEA mini haul with all the products under 100 rupees, I will link it here. This was on it. It's of course $3.99. It was not under 100, but I think I had to just put it on that list because it's so amazing. Again, I just put it in my almirah, and because it's a little dark, so whenever you open the almirah, this light comes up. It's battery operated, so you put like 3 AAA batteries, and this is done. And after about 30 seconds, it goes off. And the battery life is pretty much, I've been using it for a month and a half and for now, and I'm very, very happy with this. So this is my favorite for the month. Time for my favorite book. It's Over the Top, My Story by Jonathan Van Ness. Now, every one of us know who Jonathan Van Ness is. He's the Queer Eye queen. He's so amazing. Like, ever since I've watched Queer Eye, there are 2 people I really like. One is Jonathan Van Ness and one is Anthony Porowski. Now, of course, Anthony Porowski is, I like him. And also Tan Fan. I mean, you kind of like everybody, right? Like, what is not there to like? But I feel with Jonathan Van Ness, he's gone through such bullying in school, which happened with me as well to a certain extent. And, you know, just finding yourself. So this book is just amazing. Like, it makes you cry, it makes you laugh, you're appalled, like things like these can also happen. And yes, like towards the end of this book, you can, like Jonathan Van Ness would say, find the Khaleesi within. This book is amazing. Now, it's not available in India so easily. I feel you have to pay an import duty or something. I will leave the link in the description for whoever wants to figure it out. I bought it on a sale, so I got it for really cheap. But I think you can get it. It's a must read. Okay, next up we have my favorite films. Now, I watch a lot of films. Like, even if I have a lot of work, I still make sure I pretty much watch one film every day. And it's not to be like, oh, that I don't know what else to do, so I watch a film. I love films. So I've been watching one film almost every day for the last 6-7 years because I'm such a big movie buff. But anyway, the first movie I watched in the theaters was Good News. Now, Good News is hilarious, right? It has an amazing cast with Kareena, Akshay Kumar, Diljit Dosanjh, Kiara Advani. And honestly, Kiara Advani is fantastic, you know. I think it's now her time when she's been recognized for the actual acting skills she really has. She was also on the Vogue cover and it said more than just a pretty face, which I completely agree. She is hilarious playing a Punjabi, Chandigarh-based girl. Diljit Dosanjh is hilarious. And also, so are Akshay and Kareena, but the film also marks 20 years of Kareena Kapoor Khan, which is amazing. Also, as a concept, I really liked it. It was so funny, like, you know, your sperms have been exchanged and they have gone to the wrong women, and how do you deal with that? And it's just a sweet movie. It's funny, and towards the end, it gets a little emotional, but at the end of the day, we have a nice, sweet ending. We have the Brightburn. Now, Brightburn, a lot of reviewers and critics didn't like it, but I personally loved it. It's basically what if Superman was dark. Now, if you read the graphic novels and the comics, Superman has at some point gone dark. There are multiple storylines in which he goes dark. Now, what happens when a 12-year-old boy realizes he has superpowers and he just wants to destroy the world, including his parents? It's a little horror-y, but like not with ghosts and all that, but it's a little like on the darker side. But I think it was amazing. Talking about dark films, Game Over is fantastic, right? Taapsee Pannu is mind-blowing in the film. She's a girl, she's a gamer, she's a game developer, and she has PTSD from a certain event in her life, and she also fears the darkness for the same reason. Now, what happens when murderers, right, serial killers, enter her house? Now, the gaming part is going to, I was just thinking, well, like, I shouldn't give a spoiler. Now, the gaming part is going to play a very important role. So it's a major psychological thriller. It's full of suspense and it's full of, it just keeps you on the edge, right? And you initially feel like, what a movie, what is happening. But once you get in the second half, you're like, oh my god, this is fantastic. The movie is also available in along with Hindi in Tamil and Telugu. One of them which was should have been the original language. I'm not too sure. But Hindi, Telugu, Tamil are the languages the film is available in. Okay, enough with the dark. A very funny movie which has been there for so long, and when I watched it and people were like, how did you not hear or watch this film, is The Interview. James Franco and Seth Rogen are hilarious, like, right? And in case you guys haven't watched it, like I had not, James Franco is a major television show host. It's a talk show, and they get a chance to go to North Korea and actually interview Kim Jong-un. Now, this film actually was not liked by the supreme leader of North Korea. Apparently, he was really irritated at it, but it's hilarious. Like, the things they've made him do, not James Franco, Kim Jong-un, they made him do are just hilarious. You have to watch that film. Next up, there's a YouTube original film called The Thinning. Logan Paul, who's a big YouTuber with over 20 million subscribers, is in the lead. The film is about a dystopian era on Earth where the population crisis has reached its peak, and to control that, they have started an exam. So if you fail that exam, the students have to take it for about, from a certain age to 16 till 16 years from that age. And if you fail that exam, you are killed. Now, Logan Paul, along with his partner, figure out this conspiracy, and again, no spoilers, but it's an amazing movie. Watch it. Okay, now it's time for my favorite TV shows. First up, I'm going to talk about ZEE5. I feel ZEE5 has such amazing content, right? Little but good content, and I feel a lot of more people should watch it. So what I watched last month, like end of December, early January, was The Final Call. I think it's been there for a while, but The Final Call is amazing. Now, the series is based on an Indian book called I Will Go With You. So the TV series is about this pilot who and I think they're going from Mumbai to Sydney, and how Arjun Rampal, who's the pilot, he decides to commit suicide in the middle of the flight, right? He wants to take the last flight and die in the air. And every character is so amazing. There are 5-6 main characters. But the good thing is there's no cardboard character. There's no character just lying there for the heck of it, right? Every character has a deeper, darker side to them. And initially it seems all irrelevant, but as the series progresses, you see how everything is interconnected. And there's also a Pandit, I'm forgetting his name. He played Arushi Talwar's father in Talwar. And he takes the flight knowing he will die, right? And he still takes the flight, and Javed Jaffri is that. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. Okay, next up we have Amazon Prime Marvelous Mrs. Maisel Season 3. I loved Season 1, I loved Season 2, and Season 3 was equally funny. Annoying but funny, I think that's the whole vibe of Mrs. Maisel. You're like, what's happening? But then it just starts, you just get caught by it. It's like a virus. You're hooked to it and you're done. And I love the twist Season 3 has taken. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I feel Season 4 is going to be amazing. And finally, Netflix, okay? Veer Das for India. It's amazing, right? Veer Das is funny, but in this special, he's taken his game to another level. Now, it released on 26 January to mark Republic Day. And it's essentially a crash course in what is to be an Indian. He talks about something as basic as Parle G, and it's how so good it is and how important it is to our Indian culture. And right till where everything India, right? So watch it. It's hilarious, right? It's candid. It's brutally honest. A little heartwarming towards the end, but it's worth a watch. Next up, we have Sex Education Season 2. Season 1 came quite a while ago, and I was waiting for Season 2, and it's finally here. I love the dynamic between the mother and her new boyfriend, and the son and her new girlfriend. So the mother is a sex therapist, if you guys know, and how she finally this time goes to school and actually starts giving sex education in the same school her child studies in. So it's amazing how they talk. It's actually about sex education, right? Through the course of the 2 seasons, you do kind of also get sex education for yourself. be it a teenager or be it a young adult or be it even in your 40s, or how to talk about sex education with your children. It's hilarious. It's just amazing. And finally, we have Family Reunion Part 2, which marks the end of Season 1. I love all the characters, especially Majir. Majir is so sassy. She can get her way around with anything. But if things are not going her way, she'll bring her morals and everything. And just every character, right? All the kids, the wife, just everybody is hilarious. Watch Family Reunion. So guys, that's it from me for my January favorites. I hope you like this video. Comment below with your favorites for this month, and I will see you guys next month with the same series with February favorites. Check out my last video here, subscribe here, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.